Hey, what up everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're talking about Joe Rogan is talking about that Conor versus Nate Diaz 3 should happen over Conor McGregor versus Tony Ferguson. And Joe Rogan is saying if Conor would have fought Nate Diaz the second time and lost, they still would have made Conor versus Nate Diaz 3. You cannot do that because Conor cannot keep fighting the same guy over and over and over. So, is that going to be a downfall as well, being out of the octagon for almost a year, strictly training boxing, when Tony Ferguson has been wiping the map with the 155-pound division, going on a 10-fight winning streak, and Nate Diaz, for example, when you click on his profile, the last time he fought was August 20th, 2016. Okay, so he hasn't fought for over a year. The Diaz brothers do this all the time where they'll get a big fight and they won't fight for years. That's just the way they are. He was on a 2-fight winning streak. Then he lost to Conor, and he has not fought again. So for myself, that would not be a great fight to have. Tony versus Conor would be the fight to make, but not Nate versus Conor 3. Hell no. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But Joe Rogan is saying that Conor versus Nate 3 should happen because it's a big money fight. And for myself, I don't think it should be about the money fight. It should be about the guy who's whooping ass and is taking names. Tony Ferguson is a savage. El Kakui, 10-0, and he's the most winningest fighter in the lightweight division ever. Out of any fighter on a 10-fight winning streak. He's not fighting chumps. He's beating people with his weird, crazy breakdancing style. But people are like, nah, Conor wants to fight Nate Diaz. Why? Because they know it's going to be a stand-up fight, more boxing oriented in some like crazy stuff that actually can lose him the fight. I want to see Conor McGregor fighting guys that he knows he can lose to, that will give him a hell of a fight. Conor McGregor will not want to go to the ground with Tony Ferguson. Tony will snap on a triangle choke like it's nobody's business. Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz have hella high-level jiu-jitsu. But overall, I don't want to see Nate versus Conor 3. When that fight should have happened, it should have happened a couple months after. Not the fight already happened like a year ago. And they're like, well, that should be the fight to happen. No, the fight should be Tony Ferguson versus Conor 3. The UFC should make that fight. And as always, I'm Trevor from Trevor's MMA. And that's what I think about it. Brendan Schaub is right. Conor versus Tony is the fight to make, not Conor versus Nate 3.